my dear Taurus. This is a love reading or prediction for the month of January with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. First out was the birthday child Capricorn, and after that I'm reading in the order of most viewed video, so sorry if I kept you waiting. And this will be a love reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. I usually read for the empath side of the story within this dynamic, but also remember that the other person holds up a mirror to your shadow. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. I also recommend that you watch the previous love reading for December, because that is the actual energy right now, and this will be the energy for your next year in January. And you can now get access to my premium content membership at 3 different levels at my channel. Either as a supportive member that will get access to Q&As where I answer your most pressing questions, or as an extended member that will get most of my videos ahead of time and with no ads. And as a full member that will get access to my mediumship training videos and other special videos above everything else. Welcome to check this out through the join button next to the subscribe button. If you are missing the join button on your device, you can update the app or access to a computer where the join button will be visible. Or take the simple way and check out the link in the description box of this video. And for my regular viewers, not much will change, except you will get more videos from me than what you did before, thanks to the ones that become members to support my channel. And I'll start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. Okay, so when I open your deck here, I see the Queen of Wands together with the 8 of Wands in reverse. So this is someone that's a little bit pissed off. You might have been blocking someone, or someone might have been blocking you and having a little bit like a bitchy attitude, and it's high spirit. So I call the divine with love and light, and here we have a Queen of Cups. So this is some kind of drama queen, and this person wants to talk and wants to communicate, but might be all dramatic and kind of making the Queen of Wands a little bit angry. Okay, so I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. So the Queen of Cups has been maybe walking away at a previous in a previous time, but it's now coming back. It's another 8. 8 are eternity symbol. 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Maybe wants to talk about things. Okay, so 6 elements, and here we have the 6 of coins with the Queen of Cups in the upright position. So it seems like this person, they want to come back and talk about things, but they still want to have the high ground. They want to be the person that was untouchable and did all the things like in a good way, and you were maybe the bad guy in the whole situation. So it's a person that's over functioning, might be a little bit of a martyr. Maybe like overly nice or overly well adapted, and in the same time over dramatic. And sometimes these over dramatic people, they can accuse you of being over dramatic. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Taurus viewers. So 6, this is about victory. But it's not a win-win situation. Someone wants to get their point across and doesn't care for the other person's point of view. So I want my dear Taurus to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So the little Page of Cups. So it's someone that's being all emotional, can't really handle their emotions, getting very upset and angry if you don't listen to their emotions or comfort them. And so they're all about love, but they are not really giving love and support. They're more craving it. I will just tune in for a few seconds here to you and the person most on your mind in January. This is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the High Priest, which is Taurus. So this also comes with this energy of wanting to be kind of superior and be able to tell other people how to do things, because the High Priest is the library of humanity. It keeps all our culture, all our laws, and it's an authority. So we'll see where it goes with this. And this is the old bottom of the deck, and it's this reconciliation, the emotional Queen of Cups that wants a reconciliation, but maybe have a hard time admitting to their own flaws or not being able to see them even. Okay, so this is what you have on your mind about the person most on your mind. And this is the situation. And this is what's on their mind about you. This is your feelings towards them, the bond between you two, and their feelings towards you. And here we have your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for January, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation, 8 of Swords. So it's a lot of opinions here. We might give a lot of criticism towards each other, back and forth, like you should have done this and you should be like this. And I'm thinking it mostly comes from the emotional drama queen. And they have also this condition coming with them from childhood and earlier relationships, that they have been pushed to act and behave in a certain kind of way, and now they're trying to push you to act and behave in a certain kind of way. And it's another 8, so definitely a karma in this situation, things that you haven't been able to solve in past life or in previous encounters in this lifetime. And this is with the laws and the rules, and like there's a right and a wrong, and when we believe like this, that there's a right and a wrong, we can become very judgmental and tell the person this is how you should act and this is how you shouldn't act. So it's a lot of guilt tripping going on with this. Okay, and this is what's on your mind about the person most on your mind. And here we have a King of Wands in the reversed, not only the Queen of Wands in the reversed. So I'm thinking it's a person that you have a spiritual connection with, but you don't want to have it because this person is a piece of work. Okay, so I will take a oracle card to clarify a little better what's on your mind about this person. Confidence. Yeah, you are growing confidence, I'm thinking, and leaving a lot of these ideas behind, what's right and what's wrong. So you're rebelling and you're being kind of sassy about it. I like it. Okay. 42. There are a few of my chosen ones that have the confidence and courage to live forever. There is one such immortal being who has kept this oracle safe in the castle in the Isle of Skye to be given to you when the time is right. And the time is now. This is your time. The world needs you. Much is going to be asked of you as you move through your life's challenges and receive my gifts. Know that I have chosen you and that you have everything you need to make the right decision. Walk with your head held high and take the next step towards your goal with confidence. I will be with you every step of the way. So the King of Wands can be a rather feisty king, or like my way or the highway. So I'm thinking that you will forego all their rules for how you need to behave in this relationship and be very headstrong and tell them that you can't guilt trip me, you can't manipulate me into feeling in a certain kind of way. It might be your job a little bit to put the foot down with this person. Okay. And this is what's on their mind about you. And we have the moon. So they're very nervous right now. This is Cancer energy. Also the Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. It just shows the dark side of having so much love in your heart, because it can be suffocating and very craving as well. Someone that has a great attachment to you, and everything that you do or say matters so much that it's blown out of proportion for this person. But I will see a little bit more what's on their mind when it comes to you. Movement. So I'm thinking they're scared you will move on without them. 29. This is a time of change and movement, a symbol for wonderful surprises. If you have been waiting for something, you will soon have clarity. You will get answers you thought would never come, and you will move closer to things that were out of reach before. I'm thinking you will tell them like 1 or 2 truths. Perhaps this card predicts a trip that you always wanted to take. This is their soul that wanted to learn this in this lifetime. The symbol for movement can indicate both a change of scene and a real shift in the direction of your life. No matter what this symbol holds for your question, know that this wonderful change is now possible. This is the time to make the move. I don't think they want to make this move like as a person, and they feel like you are moving away from them or slipping between their fingers, and that's why they're scared, because they can't grasp you anymore. They can't force you down with this guilt tripping thing. Maybe this is a relative of yours. It seems like an older relative, but it can be a young girl or a middle-aged man or whatever. But it's just this. I'm seeing this kind of like what older people can do against younger people. You should have done this for me or that. Or okay, so it's a very common movie concept. With family dinners. Okay, and here we have the bond between you two, and it's a 7 of Cups in the reverse. So it has been going on a lot of projections in this relationship. We have projected our fears upon the other person, probably your fears to not be good enough and their fear to be abandoned, and therefore you have obeyed to their crazy rules, and they have stayed with you even though they didn't trust you. This is how we are projecting our fears and our wounds upon each other. We are not really seeing the other person. We see like our dad that wasn't really there for us, or the sister that didn't, they were never fair, or whatever was going on here. And this is your feelings towards them. And we have a beautiful Queen of Pentacles here. So it shows that you are rock solid, safe, loving. You're not unnecessary cruel towards this person. You just see that things are not really healthy between you, and that the person might be overly possessive or overly jealous. Be careful to not overgive in the situation. I like your feisty side better, and you don't have to take care of every person in the world and see to that they are feeling all right, and they don't feel anger with you or betrayed by you or whatever it is. Try to practice a little bit self-love here. It's a little bit too outgiving. And here we have their emotions towards you. So they're pretty sure that you are gone and you will never come back again, and this is the end of everything. So I will take first for your love towards them. I think your love is a little bit more stable. They are a little bit more like either they love you to the moon and back, or they will never talk to you again. So it's overly dramatic a little bit. So your emotions, oh no, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. It's probably true that someone from your past is going to return to your life, and you are kind of ready to, fix things for them. But I'm not sure you should. Forgiving and learning, maybe. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So they have they have reached the bottom. Like the worst thing that could happen has already happened. So the only way now is up. So this might be, sometimes when the life gives you a real punch, you might be able to see the truth of things and come to some kind of epiphany and make quantum leaps in your growth. But this is not a sure thing. And the person is in very hopeless state right now. So they can be like extra much martyr and dramatic, but they are also likely to have some kind of breakthrough. Okay, so I'm hesitating because I don't want you to get hurt or to go back into a situation that was negative for you. But in the same time, who am I to stand between you and forgiveness? Okay, so this is your behaviors and attitudes. So I wasn't totally wrong. This is you being a little bit too naive, okay, a little bit too reckless with maybe giving away your forgiveness to someone. So it should be easy for us to forgive, because usually we are not really angry with the other person. We are angry with ourselves that we didn't put boundaries enough, or we didn't say or do the right thing, or so that's why we can't forgive, because we couldn't protect ourselves, for example. And here you're not protecting yourself. So I'm seeing a little bit of martyr with you as well here, because then you will blame the other person. Or they promised they would change, but they didn't, and now we're here again. Well, if a person have acted like this many, many times, they probably won't change. They will always be like this. The question is, can you accept that they are like this and kind of rise above, or even, see their part of the story? Or are you really, is this going to hurt you again and again and again and again? In that case, you shouldn't turn the other cheek to left and right. So this is their behaviors and attitudes. And we have the Knight of Swords. So it's much what I saw in the beginning, that they will come back, but and they will act like they have changed, or that they will want to forgiveness, or that they have been able to see their faulty ways. But in reality, they just want to convince you of their side of the story. They are not really interested to listen to you and your side of the story. And that's where things go a little bit wrong. So I will see what they want to say to you here. A lot of things. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So that is the kind of hope that they are living by, this with Ten of Swords and forgiving and learning, that, I have changed. I have seen the light. I know now that if I do like this, I will lose you, and I don't want to lose you. It's the worst thing that could ever happen. And they might say, I needed to learn from my mistakes, and I did this and I did that, but it was just, temporary thing. But question is, I don't think they will be able to keep these promises. And then we have, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a high purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And it's what I said earlier, that we meet the person that can bring up our wounds, or make us see our own flaws. So for example, what I said here with the moon, so this will happen. Both of you will be able to see sides to yourself that you weren't able to see before, and make breakthroughs. So that's the good part of this. And sometimes you need to, fall into the same pitfall again and again, or 10,000 times, until you learn. So if you haven't been able to see clearly now, you will when the wheel has returned, or the 8 has returned for the 10,000 times. So close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. I'm thinking this is what the person has a hard time with. They need you to fix things. They need you to be their joy. They need you to be their pillar of strength. They need you to be all these kind of things. And when you aren't, they will accuse you for this. And so this is what they need to learn eventually, that they can be joyful on their own, so they don't have to be so scared of being abandoned here. So this is what you want to tell them. And we have criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So it's about accepting that this person is like this, and can you take it? Can you rise above them, be in the relationship? Why don't you? But if you can't, if you're just going to feel like you hate it when this person becomes over emotional and wants to accuse you for a lot of things and, you know, be overbearing, then say bye-bye, because there's no use in you know, being angry and resentful and hating the other person. It's better to, you know, be clear about things. So it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So the divine kind of agrees with me that you shouldn't overgive in this situation. Rather take a step back. If you feel like you can't handle the kind of crap that went down before, don't go into this mess again. And then we have embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces, and that's true, because you have so much to learn from each other. You need to see that you don't need to listen to all this critique. You can stand by yourself and have your own back. You don't have to make excuses for being alive or breathing the air. And then we have emotions are a natural, necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And I think this goes for both of you. And I think this person is a little bit more resentful. We can see in the beginning with the Queen of Wands and also the King of Wands that you are angry with them for real. But it seems like it quickly blows over and then you are ready to turn the other cheek again. This is the outcome for January. And we have the Sun in the reverse, 19, 1 plus 9, 10. So this is about truth. So truth is not going to be fully realized. It's just going to be, you know, hollow excuses and a way to get back into your good grace. But they're not going to be able to keep the promises that they make. But it just means that, you know, you're not completely whole just yet. There's still things that needs to be seen. And it's this bicycling down the hole. You know the hole in the road. You have seen it before. You have fallen down it before. Now you're bicycling. You're seeing the hole, and you know you're going to stare away, but you don't. So you fall down the hole again, and you will do this until you just I don't want to go into that hole again. But here you kind of but it would be so sweet. So then you will fall into the hole again. This 10 is also the wheel of fortune, karma, as is the 8. So the continuation of this story can probably be seen in the who will come towards you in 2021. You can see this playlist, will you find someone new who will come towards you, 2021. And this will show the continuation here. And in other case, I just want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope this was helpful. And if you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. You can also get access to my premium content membership if you click the join button or follow the link in the description box. You can also help my channel out through sharing this video with like-minded or someone that needs to hear it or see it. To not miss out on any of my content, you can visit my channel. There's a lot of different playlists with both your favorite videos and a lot of new videos. And if you click the arrow to see more, you will only see the 12 last videos from that playlist. So rather click the headline to see all the videos that the playlist contains. And thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. And until next time, take really good care and stay blessed. Bye-bye.